who has not only bad arms, but bad legs, too.
Billy has a host of troubles.
Billy has 100 troubles.
What time was his appointment in McSharry was? In his chest?
I don't know what time.
I do worry awful about Billy when he's late in returning, you know.
Already, once you've said that sentence.
Am I not allowed to repeat me sentences so when I'm worried?
You are allowed.
Billy may have fallen down a hole with them feet of his.
Billy has sense enough not to fall down a whole shower. That's more like something Bartley McCormick could do, is fall down a hole.
Remember the time Bartley McCormick fell down the hole?
Bartley McCormick's an awful thick.
He's either thick or he doesn't look where he's going proper. Has the eggman been?
He has, but he had no eggs.
Wasted time him coming so.
Well, it was nice of him to come and not have us waiting for eggs that would never arrive.
Only Billy would pay us the same courtesy. Not with eggs, but to come home quick and not have us worrying.
Maybe Billy swooped to look at a cow like the other time.
No wasted time that is. Looking at cows.
If it makes him happy, sure, what harm? There are 100 worse ways to occupy a lad's time than co-watching. Things that could land him up in hell. Much just late for his tea.
Kissing lasses.
Kissing lasses?
Oh. No chance of that with poor Billy.
Poor Billy will never be getting kissed. Unless it must be a blind girl.
Blind girl, backward girl.
Oh, Orchard Finnegan's daughter.
She'd kiss anything.
She'd kiss a bull donkey.
She'd kiss a bull donkey, and she'd still probably draw the line with Billy. Poor Billy.
Poor Billy. Ah, shame too.
Shame too. Because he does have a bit of a sweet face, if you ignore the rest of him.
Well, he doesn't really, Kate.
He has a bit of a sweet face.
No, he doesn't really.
Or his eyes, I'm saying. They're nice enough.
Not being cruel to Billy, but you'd see nicer eyes on a goat. If he had a nice personality, you'd say all's well and good, but all Billy has, he goes around staring at cows.
I'd like to ask him one day what good he gets. Staring at cows.
Staring at cows and reading books, then.
No one will ever marry him. We'll be stuck with him to the day we die.
We will. I don't mind being stuck with him.
I don't mind being stuck with him. Billy's a good gasser, despite the cows.
I hope the news from McSharry was nothing to worry over.
I hope Billy comes home soon and not have us worrying. I do worry off about Billy when he's late in returning.
Johnypateen, Mike.
Johnypateen.
How is all? Johnypateen has 3 pieces of
Oh,
news.
you didn't see Cripple Billy on your travels now, Johnypateen.
You've interrupted me news telling Mrs. Osborne. And my 3rd piece of news was a great piece of news. But you have to interrupt me with full questions subject. Alright, I saw Cripple Billy on me travel. He was sitting at the hedge bank at the bottom of Darcy's field.
Well, what was he doing sitting on the hedge bank?
What does he usually be doing? He was staring at a cow. Do you have any more interruptions?
We don't.
Well, I'll continue with my 3 pieces of news. But I'll be saving my best piece of news to the end, so you have to wait for it. My first piece of news. A fella in Letchmore stole a book out of another fella's house and pegged that book into the sea.
Sure, that's no news at all then, Shar.
I suppose not. Nah. Only that fella was the other fella's brother. And that book he pegged was the Holy Bible.
Oh, Lord save us.
Now is that no news at all?
That is news, and big news.
I know it's big news. And if I have any more doubt on how big my news is, I'll take it to somewhere where it's more appreciated.
Oh, your news is appreciated, Johnypateen.
I never once doubted how big your news was, Johnypateen.
My 2nd piece of news. Jack Ellery's goose bit Patty Brennan's cat on the tail and hurt that tail. And Jack didn't even apologize for the goose's biting. And now Patty doesn't like Jack, and Patty and Jack used to be the greatest of friends.
Is that the end of that piece of news then?
That is the end of that piece of news.
Oh, that's an awful big piece of news, that is then. Oh, aye.
That is an awful big piece of news. That goose might start a feud. I hope it starts a feud. I like a feud.
I hope Patty and Jack do put it behind them and make up. Didn't they used to walk hand in hand to school as Ladines?
There's a woman speaking if ever I heard one. What news is it putting things behind you? No news. You want a feud, or at least a Bible picked about, or something like the third piece of news, which is about the biggest piece of news I have made. Auntie Kate and Antoine. You interrupted me news telling, Cripple Billy.
What did the doctor say to you, Billy?
He said there was nothing on me chest at all, but a bit of a wheeze. Nothing but a bit of a wheeze.
I didn't hear the lad had a wheeze. Where was the Johnypateen informed?
Oh, it's so late home, so Billy. We was worried.
I just had to sit down in the sun there for myself at Darcy's Fields.
I sat down and did what?
I sit down and did nothing.
Did nothing at all.
Did nothing at all.
Now?
Nothing at all, but look at a couple of cows that came over to me.
Now who's now, now?
Can't you leave the cows alone, Billy?
I was just looking at them cows.
Excuse me, but wasn't I
There's
talking?
nothing to see in cows. You're a grown man.
Well, I like looking at a nice cow, and I won't let anybody tell me the differ.
Well, if you want to listen to me news tell, I'll take it to go. Talking about cows with that fucking age.
Fucking eats, is it?
Tell us your news now, Johnypateen.
Well, if you're down at the cow talk, I'll go on with the news. Although I'm sure I'd get a better audience from Wiggles.
We're a good audience for it.
We're a good audience for it.
Don't pander to him.
Pander, is it Cripple Billy?
Don't call me Cripple Billy, you.
And why not? Is it your name Billy? And aren't you a cripple?
Well, do I go calling you Johnypateen, Mike? With the news that's so boring, it'd bar the head off a dead bee.
But boring, is it? How is this for boring?
But at least you two agree it's boring news anyways. That's one thing.
From Hollywood, California, and America they're coming, led by a Yank by the name of Robert Bartley, one of the most famous and richest Yanks there is. They're coming to Inishmaan, they're coming. And why are they coming? I'll tell you why. To go making a moving picture film. It will cost over $1 million. It will be shown throughout the world and how the life is lived on the islands. And we'll make a film star of whosoever he chose to be in the film. And we'll take them back to Hollywood and give them a life free of work. Or acting work, which you couldn't call work. It's only talking. Coleman King, I know they chose for a role. And $100 a week he's on. And if Coleman King can get a role in a film, anybody can get a role in a film for. Coleman King is ugly as a brick of baked shite. And everybody agrees. Excuse me language, but I'm only being descriptive. A little exodus, Johnypateen, foresees for any lad or lass with the looks of a film star about them. That rules out this house, so that goes without saying. Unless it's cripples and ingrates they're looking for. Me and me uncle here, they would sure to have been after me. What's with me? Blue eyes and me fine head of hair. Even now they'd be after me. What with me famed oratory skills that could outdo any beggar in the Dublin stage. Only, as you know, I have me drunkard Mammy to look after. The man of Iran are going calling the film, and Ireland mustn't be such a bad place if the Yanks want to do their filming in Ireland. That's just me third piece of news. And I'll ask you now, bad-leg boy, was that a boring piece of news?
That wasn't nearly a boring piece of news. That was the most interesting bit of news I'd ever hear.
Well, if we've agreed on the bigness of me news, and I know bigness isn't a word, but I can't think of a better word for the likes of ye. It'll take me payment in kind, and me payment today will be a small box scene of export. I do fancy it, omelets I do.
Oh.
What all?
He had a man king, but he had no legs.
No eggs? I give you me big piece of news on top of me too smaller, but almost as good piece of news, and ye had no eggs?
He said the hens weren't laying, and so be Helen dropped the only eggs he had.
What do you have for me tea? far for a grown man's tea. Give me that bit of bacon there. That one there.
Which one? The lean one?
The lean one, mine.
Jeez, your news wasn't that smutty big, Johnypateen.
Oh.
That fella.
We often be getting on his wrong side now, Eileen. How else would you know what's going on in the outside world but for Johnny?
Sure, but isn't that the first decent bit of news that fella's had in 20 years?
Aye. And we might miss out on the next bit now.
Ugh, coming with his egg extortions every week.
That was an interesting bit of news. Aye.
You're not usually at all interested in Johnypateen of news, Billy.
Not when they're about frogs falling over and all. Not when they're about films and getting off Inishmaan, I am. Aye.
You're not still thinking about your poor Mammy and Daddy again, are you?
No, no. I was just thinking about general things for myself, no.
Is he off again?
He is.
Off thinking.
That lad will never be told.
The doctor didn't look at your head when he looked at your chest, did he, Billy?
No.
I think that's the next thing to be going checking out, is his head.
I think that's the next item on the agenda. Aye.
Well, if you are chasing after me, I'll take a bloody piece so.
Do you have any Mintios?
We have only what you see, Bartley McCormick.
In America, they do have Mintios.
Go to America, so.
You know, it's Mary. Sent me 7 Mintios in a package once.
Good on your Auntie Mary.
From Boston, Massachusetts.
From Boston, Massachusetts, uh-huh.
Do you have none?
We have only what you see.
You should get some Mintios, really. Because, well, Mintios are nice, sweeties. You should order some in. You should get someone from America to go send you some in a package. I'll take another look myself.
Take another look for yourself, then. Aye.
Do you need yellow models?
We have only what you see.
They do have yellow models in America.
Ooh, I bet your Auntie Mary would send you some in a package.
No. Only proper sweetie should have sent me with the 7 Mintios. Truth, I really wish you would have sent me 4 Mintios or 3 yellow models so I had a nice selection. Or 3 yellow models with 4 Mintios. But I won't lie. I was happy enough with the 7 Mintios because, well, Mintios are nice sweeties. What's the photograph of the yellow models? It did raise my curiosities about them. And you have none.
Yellow models.
Aye.
No!
Oh.
We have only what you see.
Well, I'll have to take another look for myself, so. I want someone to go sucking on. For a trip?
For what's your bark?
Are you fucking calling you Fuecker?
I'm picking me sweeties.
Oh, you and your fucking sweeties.
Lassie swearing now.
Hi, lassie swearing. And why shouldn't lassies be swearing when it's an hour for their idiot fucking brother and his there kept waiting? Hello, Cripple Billy.
No, Helen.
Is that another book you're going reading?
It is.
You never stop, do ya?
I don't. I do sometimes, so.
I heard you dropped the Eggman's eggs the other day, Helen. Broke the lot of them.
I didn't drop the eggs at all. I went pegging them at Father Barrett. Got him big in the gut with fucking fire them.
You went pegging eggs at Father Barrett?
I did. Are you repeating me now, missus?
Live no.
And the worst part of the entire affair was, well, it was a sheer waste of eggs. And I do like a nice egg. Oh, yeah.
Are you entering the incubator? Are you buying your feckin' sweeties, you?
Do me chalky top drops, missus?
You know what my answer is going to be, don't you, Bartley?
Your answer's going to be, you only have what I can see here.
We're getting somewhere now.
Well, I'm going to have to take another look.
They're going on a trip to Bartley, say.
We're saying right to Inishmaan to be in this film they're filming.
Ireland can't be such a bad place, so if the Yanks want to come here to do their filming.
From the entire of the world to they choose Ireland, Shark.
Well, there's a French fellow living in Rosemont now, do you know?
Is there?
He does some funny thing. What's this thing he does, Helen?
Dentist.
Dentist. He travels from town to town, speaking French at people, and everyone just laughs at him behind his back, like, well, you know.
Ireland mustn't be such a bad place if French fellows want to live in Ireland.
When is this you're going to, Helen? To the filming?
The morning tide, tomorrow we're going.
I can't wait to be acting in the film.
Are you picking or are you talking?
Oh, I'm picking. And talking.
You'll be picking, talking, and having your bullocks kicked for you if you back talk me again, you thick!
Oh, I.
Sure, Helen. Why do you think they let you be in the filming at all?
Sure, look as pretty as I am. If I'm pretty enough to get clergymen groping me arse, it won't be too hard to wrap film fellas around me fingers.
Sure, getting clergymen groping ours. It doesn't take much skill. It's not being pretty thereafter. It's more being, well, on your own. And small.
If it's being on your own and small, why so has Cripple Billy never had his arse gropey priest?
You don't know if Cripple Billy ever had his arse groped be priest.
Have you ever had your arse gropey be priest, Cripple Billy?
No.
No.
Well, I suppose they have to draw the line somewhere.
And you're smart enough and on your own. Have you ever had your arse gropey priest?
Not me arse, no.
Do you see?
Do you need purple frapples, missus? What about me sweeties, missus? Oh. No, missus.
Oh, you've done it now, haven't ya?
Your old auntie's a mad woman, Cripple Billy.
Mrs. Osborne isn't Cripple Billy's auntie at all anyway. She's only his pretend auntie, same as the other one. Isn't that right, Billy?
It is.
They only took him in when Billy's mom and dad went and drowned themselves when they found out Billy was born a cripple boy.
They didn't go and drown themselves.
Oh, aye.
They only fell overboard in rough seas.
Uh-huh. What were they doing sailing in rough seas so? And wasn't it at night time too?
Trying to go to America, be the mainland they were.
No, trying to get away from you they were. Be distance or be death, it made no difference to them.
But how the hell would you know when you were just a babby at the time, the same as me?
I gave Johnypateen a cheesy pretty one time and he told me, wasn't it him was left holding you down by the waterside?
What would he know was in their heads that night? He wasn't in that boat.
Sure, didn't they have a sack full of stones tied between themselves?
It's pure gossip that there was ever a sack full of stones tied between themselves. And even Johnypateen agrees on that one.
Maybe he had a telescope.
Maybe who had a telescope?
Maybe Johnnypateen Mike had a telescope.
What differ would having a telescope have? You and your feckin' telescopes, you're always throwing telescopes into the feckin' conversation.
Only because they have a great array of telescopes in America. You can see a worm a mile away.
Why would you want to see a worm a mile away?
To see what he was up to.
And what do worms usually be up to?
Wriggling.
Wriggling. And how much do telescopes cost?
You see, $12 for a good one.
So you'd pay $12 to find out worms go wriggling.
I would.
You don't have 12 hairs on your bullocks, let alone $12.
You're right. I don't have $12 on me bollocks. I saw no point of it. Helen, don't!
Here's me the ribs.
Feck your ribs. Using that kind of feckin' language to me, eh?
What was we talking about, Cripple Billy? Oh,
You're drowned, Mammy and Daddy.
They didn't drown themselves, or they loved me.
Oh, they loved you. Would you love you if you weren't you? You barely love you, and you're you.
At least Cripple Billy doesn't punch poor lads in the ribs.
No, and why? Because he's too feckin' feeble to. It'd feel like a punch from a wet goose.
Did you hear about Jack Ellery's goose and Paddy Burns' cat?
We did hear.
Oh. So Jack Ellery's goose, it bit Paddy Burns' cat on the tail, and it hurts that tail. And now...
Did you try to say we feckin' heard, sure?
But I thought maybe Billy hadn't heard.
Billy's busy thinking about his drowned Mammy and Daddy, Bartley. He doesn't need any of your days-old goose news. Aren't you thinking about your drowned Mammy and Daddy, Billy?
We are.
You haven't been at sea since the day they died, have you? Aren't you too scared?
Why, I'm too scared.
What a big sis you are, say, Bartley.
I mean, anyone with a bit of a brain is a pateen afraid of the sea.
I'm not a bit afraid of the sea.
Well, there you have it.
Was that an insult?
How is it an insult? Saying you're not afraid of the sea.
Why did Cripple Billy laugh so?
Oh, well, Cripple Billy laughed because, well, Cripple Billy's an old boy. Isn't that right, Cripple Billy?
It is. Oh, man.
Is it true you got nigh on £100 insurance the day your Mammy and Daddy drowned Billy?
It is.
Jeebies, do you have any of it left?
I have none of it. Didn't it all go in your medical bills at the time?
You don't even have a quarter of it left.
I don't. Why?
No, only. But if you did have a quarter of it left, you could probably buy yourself a pretty classy telescope. Do you know that? Oh, you could.
Do you have to bring telescopes into feckin' everything, you?
I don't have to. But I like to. You bitch.
I don't know where he gets the feckin' cheek of him from. I don't.
How are you two sailing in Inishmaan, so Helen? You've no boat.
We're getting Babbybobby Bennett to bring us in his boat.
Are you paying him?
Only in kisses. And a bit of a hold of his hand. I hope it's only his hand I'll be holding. Although I've heard it's a big one. Jim Finnegan's daughter was telling me she knows everybody's. I think she keeps a charge for herself.
She doesn't know mine.
And you say that like you're proud. I suppose she wasn't sure whether you had one as mangled and infected as you are.
I have one.
Congratulations. But would you keep it to yourself in more ways than one? Me? The only ones I've seen belong to priests. They keep showing them to me and I don't know why. I can't say they whetted my appetite. How brown. What have you gone all mopey for?
I don't know. But I suppose you intimated me Mammy and Daddy preferred death to being stuck with me. Didn't help matters.
I wasn't intimating that at all. I was saying it outright.
You don't know what was in their heads.
And to you?
Helen. Would Babbybobby be letting me go sailing to Inishmaan with you?
What have you to offer Babbybobby, sure? He wouldn't want to go holding your mangled hand.
It's Bartley to offer Bobby someone. He's still going with you.
Bartley said he'd help with the rowing. Could you help with the rowing? What would you want to be coming for anyway?
To be in the film?
You? Oh, I shouldn't laugh at you, Cripple Billy, but I will.
What was that for?
Over my dead body, are you going to the Inishmaan film in Billy Clayton?
I was only thinking aloud, Char.
Oh, so thinking aloud. Stop thinking aloud and stop thinking quiet. There's too much old thinking done with you in this house. Did you ever see that Virgin Mary go on thinking aloud?
I didn't.
He's right, you didn't. And it didn't do her any harm.
Cripple Billy, you tell your aunties, well, or you pretend aunties, that I'll be in for me mintios later, or not me mintios, but me sweeties generally.
I will, Bartley.
My sister told me your idea of going to the film with us. Got to admit, had an awful laugh, Bill.
Good old Bartley.
We may even take you to Hollywood after. Make a star out here.
And watch that Bartley.
A little crippled star. But anyway, you tell your aunties that I'll be in for me mintios later, or not me mintios, but me sweeties generally.
I will, Bartley.
Is everything okay with you, Billy? You look a bit sad for yourself.
I'm fine, Bartley.
Good on.
Hi.
I see you're getting your cure on ready, Babbybobby.
But I am Johnypateen.
Are you getting your cure on ready?
Didn't I just say I'd get in the crack?
You did, aye. So, you're getting your cure on ready. Oh, spick and span, you're getting it. That's a nice boat, that is. A nice boat for a tripping. It's even more nice now that you have it all prepared for yourself. All prepared and ready.
It's a question you have to ask me, Johnypateen. Let's go ahead and ask me the question. I don't be beating around the bush like some full idiot of a school child.
I have no question to ask ye. If Johnypateen has a question, he comes right out and asks it. You don't see Johnypateen feeding around the bush. Oh no. Just commenting is all. How nice and ready you're getting it. Nice and ready for a trip or something. Well, if you won't tell me where you're going, I'll feckin' be off with myself.
Be up with yourself, aye.
I will be off with myself after your treatment.
I gave you no treatment.
You did give me treatment. You never tell me any news. Your missus up and died of TB the other year. And who was the last to know? I was the last to know. I didn't know until the day she died, and you knew for weeks and weeks without a thought for me feelings.
I should have kicked her ass down the road to tell you, Johnypateen. And to know, I regretted not doing so ever since.
One more time, I'll say it so. So you're getting your cure dog ready.
Ask me the question outright. I'll be pleased to give you an answer, Johnypateen. Just stupid feckin' each. Who's that shuffling on in the stones?
It's Billy Craven, Babbybobby.
But I should have guessed. And who else shuffles?
No one, I suppose.
Your auntie's not worried, your auntie's like Cripple Billy.
They'd be worried if they knew, but I stuck out on them.
Oh, you shouldn't stick out on your aunties. Even if they're funny aunties.
Do you think they're funny aunties too, Babbybobby?
Oh, I saw your Aunt Kate talking to a stone one time.
She shouts at me for staring at cows.
So I wasn't told staring at cows up as the height of sanity, Bill.
I just stared at cows to get away from me aunties a while. It isn't for the fun of staring at cows. There is no fun in staring at cows. You just stand there looking at you like fools.
I never threw nothing at them cows. Might liven them up.
I wouldn't want to hurt them, Shar.
Oh, you're too kind-hearted as a trouble, Cripple Billy. You see, as cows won't manage to throwing things at them. I threw a brick at a cow one time. Didn't even move. I got him bang on the ass.
Shar, that's no evidence. He may have been a quiet cow.
Oh, he may have, sure. I'm not telling you to go pegging bread at cows. I was drunk when I did this. Just to get bored is all I'm saying.
I usually bring a book with me anyways. I have no desire to injure livestock.
Well, you could throw a book at a cow.
I would rather to read the book, Babbybobby.
Oh, it takes all kinds, as they say.
It does. Get in your corral ready there, Babbybobby.
Oh, everybody's awfully observant, it does seem.
Ready to take Helen and Bartley over to the filming.
How did you hear tell of Helen Bartley's travels?
Helen told me.
Helen told you? Jeez. And I told Helen to get the punch if she let anybody in on the news.
And she's paying you kisses for this boat trip.
Yeah, sure she is. I didn't want pain at all. It was Helen that insisted on that clause.
Why didn't you want to kiss Helen so?
Oh, I get a bit scared of Helen. She can be awful fierce. Why? Would you like to kiss Helen, Cripple Billy?
I can't ever see Helen wanting to kiss a boy like me anyways. Can you, Babbybobby?
No.
So you've taken the McCormick's without payment at all?
Oh, yeah, I would have. You know, you wouldn't mind having a look at this filming with this myself. That's much harm in bringing passengers along.
Would you take me as a passenger too, so?
No.
Why not?
Take no room.
You've plenty of room.
How come I found this bad luck in a boat? Anybody knows.
Since when now?
Well, since poor Teen Larry took a cripple fella in his boat and it sank.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, Babbybobby.
But if he wasn't crippled, he had a bad leg on him anyways.
You're just prejudiced against cripples, is all you are.
But I'm not prejudiced against cripples. I did kiss a cripple girl one time. Not only crippled, but disfigured too. I was drunk at the time, I didn't mind. But you're not spoiled for pretty girls in Antrim.
Don't go changing the subject on me.
She had big green teeth. That's what subject?
The subject of taking me to the filming with you.
I thought we closed that subject.
We hardly opened the subject.
And sure, what do you want to go to the filming for? They wouldn't want your cripple boy.
You don't know what they'd want.
No, if I was there, I suppose I wouldn't know what they want. You know, I did see him filming there one time with a fella. Not only had no arms, no legs, but he was a coloured fella.
Coloured fella? I've never seen a coloured fella. Let alone a crippled coloured fella. Well, I didn't know you could get them.
Oh, so it gave you a terrible scare.
Coloured fellas? Are they fierce?
Until less fierce with no arms and no legs on them. I can't do much to you. Even so, it gave you a terrible scare.
I heard a coloured fella a year ago came to Dublin a week.
Oh, Ireland mustn't be such a bad place, so if the coloured fellas want to come to Ireland.
It mustn't. Ah, Babbybobby, you've only brought up coloured fellas to put me off the subject again.
There's no cripple fella coming in this boat, Bill. And it's maybe in a year or two if your feet straighten up on you.
The urge is no good to me, Babbybobby.
And why is that? What's this?
It's a letter from Dr. McSharry. And you've got to promise me you'll not breathe a word of it to another living soul.
When did you get this?
you, Babbybobby. I'll be here.
No, hang on there now. What did the letter say?
Johnypateen, will you feck off home for yourself?
Be showing me the letter, cripple boy.
Won't be showing you me letter.
And why not? You showed him the letter. Be handing it over now.
Did anybody ever tell you you're Pateen rude, Johnypateen Mike?
I'm rude? I'm rude? With you two standing here hogging letters, and hogging letters from doctors, the most important kind of letters, and ye have the gall to be calling me rude? And see if there's anything that I heard tonight that'll stay secret much longer.
Things like what now?
Oh, you know, like you rowing schoolies to Inishmaan, or kissing green teeth girls in Antrim, and it's not that I'm putting in blackmail on you. All right, yes, I'm putting in blackmail on you, but a good newsman must obtain his news be hook or be crook.
Oh, it's be hook or be crook, is it? That's well. Let's have this for be hook or be crook.
Political, aren't there you thought talking the constable area?
I've been lying down in the sand there for yourself.
Go be running to the police, Cripple Billy, or at least shopping it out.
How won't me? I'm just standing here watching.
An accomplice that makes you then.
Good old.
I'm only an old fella. And you can't off my arse, you.
Mitch Billy, get some stones for me.
Big stones.
Oh, mixing inside stones.
What do you want stones for?
To peg him at your head. So you promise not to bandy me business around town.
You'll never get me to make such a promise. I can withstand any torture, like Kevin Barry I am. Get off me. Quick. I promise.
Don't Christ, you promise.
I Christ, I promise.
That's withstanding didn't last fucking long.
I wouldn't get that treated in England. And now I got sand in the ears.
Let's bring that sand down home to your drunken mammy, so.
You leave me drunken Mammy out of it.
And be remembering that promise.
Under duress, that promise was made.
I don't care if it was made under a dog's asshole. Shall be remembering it.
You fuckers, ya! God.
I wanted to peg stones at that man's head for 15 years.
We never have the courage to pick stones at his head.
Oh, I suppose I shouldn't peg stones at an old fella's head. But can't he drive me to it? Now, you guys are courage to travel to Inishmaan, and you're afraid of the sea.
What's this? We'll meet tomorrow morning at 9, so.
Well, if I should make it 8 o'clock, in case Johnypateen lets the cat out of the bag.
Do you not trust him, so?
I trust him, but as much as I would trust you to carry a pint for me without spilling it.
That wasn't a nice thing to say.
Well, I am a hard character.
It was a hard character to look at you. Or a soft character.
You know, that's my aunt. She died of the same thing. The TB. The least I got the year to spend with her. And 3 months is no time.
I don't even see the summary. Do you remember the time Annie made me that jam roly-poly when I had the chicken pox? And the smile she gave me then?
Was it a nice jam, no?
Not really, Bobby.
No. That's my aunt could have made a nice jam roly-poly to save the life of her. But I still miss her. Despite all brilliant. Yes, well, I'm glad I could help you out in some way anyway, Cripple Billy. The time you left.
Would you do me a favor, Babbybobby? Would you not call me Cripple Billy any more longer?
What do you want to be called, so?
Well, just Bill.
It's okay, so. Bill.
And you? Would you rather be called Bobby and not Babbybobby?
Yeah, for a while.
I don't know why.
But I do like being called Babbybobby. What's wrong with it?
Nothing at all, I suppose. We'll meet tomorrow morning.
I'll see you tomorrow morning then, Cripple Billy. I'm sorry, Billy.
Didn't I just say?
I'm sorry, I forgot, Billy. Oh. Billy. I'm sorry.
Did you not hear me question, Doctor? I did hear your question, but then when I tried to examine your mammy without your full question.
Full questions, is it?
Have you been laying off the drink, Mrs. O'Dougall, I said?
I have been laying off the drink. Or I've sort of been laying off the drink.
She has a pint of porter now and then. There's no harm at all.
It is no harm at all.
It's good for you. So long as you keep it at a pint of porter is the main thing, so.
It is the main thing. And a couple of whiskeys now and then.
Didn't I only say not to mention the whiskies? You think? How often is now and then? Once in a blue moon.
Once in a blue moon. And at breakfast.
At breakfast? Gee, Johnypateen, Mike. Don't you know well not to be feeding a 90-year-old woman whiskey for breakfast? She likes it. And doesn't it shut her up, too?
I do like some whiskey, I do.
From the horse's mouth.
Although, I do prefer poteen.
But you don't get given poteen.
Nah, I don't get given poteen, no.
Now?
Only on special occasions.
And what qualifies as a special occasion?
A Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday.
Your Mammy's dead and gone, Johnypateen. I'm going to cut out her liver and show it to you, the damage your fine care has done. You won't catch me looking at me Mammy's liver. I can barely stomach the outside of her, let alone the inside. A fine thing that is for a fella to say in front of his Mammy.
I've heard worse.
Leave me Mammy alone with your mangling. If she's been trying to drink herself dead for 65 years, with no luck, I wouldn't start worrying about her now. 65 years. In fact, she can't do anything right. Why, do you want to drink yourself dead, Mrs. O'Dougall?
I do miss me husband, Donald. Hate to be a shark.
1871. He was 8 to be a shark.
Oh, you should be trying to get over that now, Mrs. O'Dougall.
I have, Doctor. But I can't. A lovely man he was. And living with this goosey all these years. It just brings it all back to me.
Don't be calling me goosey, you hairy-lipped fool. Do you think I'd go out of my way to bring Dr. McSharry home to you?
Only to be go nosing about Cripple Billy claimants all.
No.
Yeah.
Damn! You always go spilling the beans, you lump.
I'm an honest woman, Johnypateen.
Honest me, hairy hole.
And you didn't get me drunk enough.
If I'm only here on false pretense. You're not here under any false pretenses. Me Mammy did seem awfully bad earlier. But she seems to be over the worst of it. You're right there. Although, now that you're here, Doctor, what is this with Cripple Billy? Would it be some terrible way, would he? Something life-threatening? It must be something awful serious if you go right and
Letters to him.
Did she ever hear of a thing called doctor-patient confidentiality, Johnypateen, Mike?
I did. And I think it's a great thing. Now tell me, what's wrong with Cripple Billy?
I'm going to open up that head of yours one day, Johnypateen, and find nothing inside it at all.
Don't go straight off on this subject, Doctor. Now tell me what's wrong with Cripple. Or is that a clue to the subject? There's something inside his head that's wrong. A brain tumor. It's a brain tumor!
I wasn't aware.
Please tell me it's a brain tumor, Doctor. That'd be awful big news.
I'm off now. I thank you for wasting your precious time. But before I go, I'll just say one thing, and that's I don't know where they got their information from this time over Cripple Billy, for it's usually such accurate information you do get, so, oh, hi.
Polio. Polio. He has polio!
But as far as I'm aware, apart from those deformities he's had since birth, there's nothing wrong with Billy Craven at all, and it would be better if you didn't go around spreading fool gossip about him.
TB. TB. Ha! It must be TB. Where are you off to? Don't go hogging all the decent news, you. Is Cripple Billy in such good health that rowing to Inishmaan this morning will do him no harm, so? Did that get him running back fast?
Oh, like a cat with a worm up his arms.
Billy's going to Inishmaan.
He has, with the McCormicks and Babbybobby rowing him. Babbybobby who he arrested the minute he returns for grievous bodily harm, or grievous headly harm, for it was me head he grievously harmed.
He's going to see the filming.
To see the filming, or to be in the filming, boy.
But they finished the filming yesterday, sure. It's only clearing out the old cameras and whatnot they are today.
They must have been given some unreliable information along the way, so.
Aye, be it this goose.
Don't call me goose, I said.
Give me a drink, goose.
If you're a tracked goose, I'll give you.
Tracked goose.
Don't. Don't. Haven't been talking to myself all day.
Would you like a drink too, Doctor, after I've stunned you with my Cripple Billy revelation?
What do I care about that arse-face revelation?
We'll see if your tune's the same when Cripple Billy returns home dead due to your secrecy, and you're drummed out of the doctorhood and forced to scrape the skitter out of a bent cow. Oh, it's all you were good for anyways. We all know.
Billy won't be returning home dead because there's nothing the matter with Billy but a wheeze.
Are you persistent in that one, Doctor Useless?
Shall I say it for you one more time, Thicko? There's nothing wrong with Billy Craven, okay?
Cancer. Cancer. Come back. Would it be cancer? Tell me what it begins with. Is it the C? Is it the P?
Yelling at thin air there.
I'll get down. I'll get down. Run by another McSharry. Be hooker, be crook. A good newsman never takes no for an answer.
No, you just take stones being pegged at your head for an answer.
Let the stone answer drop. I've told you 20 times, or I'll kick your black arse back to Antrim for you.
When your shiny arse news.
My news isn't shiny arse. My news is good news. Ugh. Jack Ellerly Goose and Patty Brennan's cat both been missing a week now. I suspect something awful's happened. I hope something awful's happened.
Even though you're my own son, I'll say it, Johnypateen. You are the boringest old fecker in Ireland. And there's plenty of competition for that fecking post.
There's a sheep here in Kerry with no ears on. I'll have to take a note.
Give me the bottle if you're going to be bringing up sheep deformities.
Sheep deformities is interesting news. It's the best kind of news, excluding major illnesses anyways. And I want to have that bottle gone be tea time.
Poor Cripple Billy. And the life the child's had, with that mom and dad of his, and that sack full of stones of theirs.
Shut up about the sack full of stones.
And now this. Although, look at the life that I've had too. First, poor darling bitten too. And then you go thieving that £100 floorboard money that he worked his whole life to save. only to go pissing away in the pubs. And then that beetroot feckin' paella you go making every Tuesday on top of it.
There's nothing the matter with me beetroot paella. And hasn't half that 100 pounds been poured down your dribbling gob the past 60 years, you bullets?
Poor Billy. Too many coffins of gassers I've seen laid in the ground in me day.
Drink up so you may save yourself the trouble this time.
I'm holding out to see your coffin laid in the ground, Johnypateen. Won't that be a happy day?
Isn't that funny? Because I enjoy seeing you in your coffin the same job. That's it. We could find a coffin big enough to squeeze your fat arse into. Of course, we'd have to saw half the blubber off you first. That's not even a question.
Oh, you harm me awful with the harsh remarks of yours, Johnypateen. Fucking idiot. Anything decent in the piper? Go ahead, read it out to me. But no sheep news.
There's a fella, Mr. Power in Germany. Has an awful funny mustache on him.
Let me see the funny mustache. That is a funny mustache.
You think he'd grow a proper mustache or shave the poor patina of a straggle off?
The fella seems to be caught in two minds.
He seems like a nice enough fellow. Despite his funny mustache. Good luck to him. There's a German fella out Conmer, do you know? Out Lean way.
Ireland mustn't be such a bad place. If German fellas want to come to Ireland.
Sure, everyone wants to come to Ireland. Germans, dentists,